Ba-da-dum, boom, ba-da-dum, boom, ba-da-dum, boom, ba-da-dum, boom, ba-da-dum, boom. Hey guys, TapDawg here, and today I'm going to be talking on Little Alchemist Helper about the new Scheming Pack. But first, I want to talk about a couple of things beforehand. First, for those of you who are iPhone users, the game was recently updated, and it now works with Retina displays. Now, this is an enhancement to the game, according to Chin, but for me personally, it's made it much harder to play the game. So I'm going to pop up here on the screen next to me kind of a video showing you what my game looks like now and how it's just a lot smaller. Everything's smaller, everything's sharper, but everything's smaller. So first off, when you first load the game up, you're going to see that the area for the arena, archives, upgrade cards, edit deck, and research section is a lot smaller than it used to be. On iPhones, it used to take up the entirety of the space on the bottom, and now there's a good portion missing on both sides. I should say I'm running an iPhone 8, and so the screen resolution might be a little bit larger than some of your phones, but this is what I'm seeing on my phone. I want to make sure you guys see that. Also, the shop sign's a lot higher up, and there's a lot of space in between for the little alchemist to walk around. So on this screen, it's not super bad. You're still able to click on things. The big offender is going to be when you click onto the adventure button, and then you can see the mini map only takes up about maybe 2/3 of the screen. There's a lot of dead space around it. And this is kind of a double-edged sword, because not only does it look bad because, like, why is there a need for anything behind the map, but it also is extremely difficult with my fat fingers to be able to actually click on the map icons. So I've stumbled a few times, especially with the goblin, not being able to click on him. It took me about 5 minutes this morning to click on the goblin just because the hitbox to select him was so small. So that's one other area that's bad. The biggest area, though, I don't actually have the ability to fight, but this area you can see is smaller too. But when I'm fighting, my fingers are not selecting the right cards, and I don't know if it's just a muscle memory thing where I know where the buttons are supposed to be and they're not there, or if it's because the cards themselves are so small and tiny that I can't actually click them. Let me show you over in the arena section as well. Over here, this whole area looks a lot smaller. The weekly rewards and the current rankings used to fill up the entirety of that empty space behind them, both above and below it. And so now that's not there. I also used to only be able to see 3 people on this list, and now I see 4. This area here looks a lot larger as well. There's a couple of areas where it looks like it is broken as well. If you go over to the shop, you can see my gold count and my gem count are both not within their designated spots. So I think there's just a couple of things that need to be tested and worked out. So if you're seeing these issues, Chin is aware of them, and they should be putting a fix out in the next week or two, so just kind of bear with it for now. One other area where we saw some big issues is in the upgrade card section. You can see I have this random space that just doesn't go away. It's kind of weird how it looks now when you're shuffling your cards, because you got these 2 random empty spots on the left and the right. Kind of stop right here so you can see. So in between Halloween and Hammer, there's an empty space, and in between my 2 golems, there's a kind of a space, even between the golem and Halloween, but I think it's just because of how I moved it. So yeah, there you go. So anywho, like I said, Chen is aware of all of these, and they're hopefully going to be fixing them very soon. Same thing here you can see when you're in your deck. Alright, so now with that out of the way, just wanted to make sure you all knew about that, because it is important to know about. And if you see issues like this in the game where something doesn't look right, feel free to email Chin support. All you have to do is click that little gear icon on the top right, and you'll click the Contact Us button, and it's going to pop up an email for you, and they'll know exactly what you're seeing. Alright, well, let's get to the fun stuff. We've got a new deck, the Scheming Pack, as I talked about it. I said deck, I meant pack. You guys know what I'm talking about. So anywho, this new pack popped up, and it's a Game of Thrones themed pack. So those of you guys who are part of the Free Folk are going to love this pack. I know Chinzilla, the guys over there, are big fans of Game of Thrones, so they have been waiting to put this pack out, and I'm really excited to see what they're doing. This is also just a great overall pack. Let's start, as we always do, with the gold combo card. The gold combo card in this pack is called Royal Game, and I kind of like it. It's got a couple different crests on there, and it kind of definitely goes with the theme of the show. So the artwork's great. In total, this card comes out to 18 defense. I'm sorry, 18 attack and 15 defense. And it has 98 combos in total, which I always say I like to see a card have about 100 combos or more to be the top tier cards, but then again, you also want to look at the quality of the combos it makes. So of those 98 combos, 55 of them are diamond combos, 42 of them are gold, and then there is one silver combo. So overall, it's actually a pretty decent combo card in that sense, because most of those combos are really high-end combos. However, when you look at the combos, they're not very high attack combo cards. Most of the higher attack ones are going to be Dragonfire, which has 35 attack, 18 defense. So because of that, I kind of actually rank this as like a 6.5 or maybe a 7 out of 10. So it's definitely a good combo card, don't get me wrong, but it's not one of those higher end you must have this card. It wasn't included in my deck when I added it to the optimizer. It might for yours, depending on the cards you have, but for mine, it just didn't make that cut, so that's why it's in the 6.5 or 7 out of 10. But for yours, if you need some good combo cards, this is an okay one. But let's move over to the Onyx combo card. This is another great step. I'm really happy with Chin doing this. They've taken a gold combo card and made it into an Onyx, and that is the Leader Onyx combo card. This combo card has, when it's fully leveled up, 24 attack and 21 defense. So that's a pretty decent card already from the get-go. But then you add on top of that, it now has 109 combos. Great, we're doing great, especially for an Onyx card to have that many combos. I'm happy. Now this card, when it was a gold combo card, ranked as probably a 4 out of a 5, according to Mr. Anderson's video, and I would agree it was probably an 8, maybe an 8.5 out of 10 in the gold combo star ranking, and I'd say you can carry that over here, maybe even add up an extra point on my rating, so maybe a 8.5, 9 ranking for this Onyx combo card. It's really that great. Definitely a must-have if you can get it. Now, of those 109 combos, 61 are diamond, 44 are gold combos, and 4 of those are silver combos. So all around, pretty good combos there. A lot of higher-end combos, and some pretty decent combos you can make. Especially the big one there is going to be the what's it called, the prelate, or the he does 41 attack, 29 defense when you have 2 Onyx combos, so it's a very high-end card. I like that. So definitely, if you're looking for a good Onyx combo card, this is one to get. If you're looking for a decent gold combo card, this is one to get. Now let's move on to the Final Form cards. I'm really excited about these Final Form cards. Some of these are absolutely incredible cards. Bravo, Chin, bravo. Not only is the look of the cards pretty cool, and it definitely goes with the Game of Thrones theme, but the cards themselves are excellent. This is a great pack to buy if you need some Final Form cards, and let's just jump right into them. So first, we'll start with Poisonous Prince. Poisonous Prince is one of the top 3 Critical Strike cards in the entire game. The only card that is better than this is going to be the Sniper card. So when Poisonous Prince is fully leveled up, it's 36 attack, 19 defense. Sniper has 20 defense. So really it's kind of a wash there because they're so close. I'd say, like I said, it's in the top 3 because there is one other card that is a 3619 as well. So both of those are ranked number 2, so it's in the top 3. But if you think about that, that 36 attack gets doubled when it's used, so it's a 72 attack. It's pretty much an instant knockout if you're going to be using it against someone else, so it's a great card to get. I got all 4 of them, so you guys are going to have fun with me in a few weeks when I finish leveling those up. Yeah, don't attack my deck anymore, Mr. Andersam, or anyone else that's in the top 20. Also, another great critical strike card that's in this deck is Meteorite Sword. This one is not as good, but still really high up there. It has a 31 attack and a 23 defense, so that bumps up to 62 as compared to the 72 on the other one. So like I said, not as good, but still a really great critical strike card. I'm really happy with that one. Then you have King Killer, which is another critical strike card. However, this one's just kind of a blah, card. It's 28 attack and 27 defense, so I wouldn't recommend that for your deck. Maybe for your heroics, just as a filler card. Then you have the one absorb card from this deck, and that's going to be Ice Zombie King. I think this is great artwork, but I'm guessing it's probably going to have to be changed thanks to HBO because it looks so good. But this absorb card here has 30 attack, 23 defense, so this is a great card to add to your heroics deck. I'm really excited I got this. So unfortunately, okay, side note here, I had a bunch of gems saved up, and when this deck came out I got super excited, so I bought them, and I had about 9 packs that I bought. Got Zippity Doodah on the Onyx combo card, Zippity Doodah on the gold combo card. So then I hustled today, getting more gems, and I was able to buy 3 more packs, so I had 2 packs left. Yeah, I have 2 packs left. And I got the Onyx combo card, and I did get 1 gold combo card, but I still have 3 gold combo cards left, and I still have an Ice Zombie King left. I think those are my final 4 cards that I need to get, and then there's a couple of gold cards that I'm going to need to get as well. So I just want to let you guys know it happens to all of us. I know some of you guys get super lucky and you pull the Onyx and the gold combo card in the first pull, and good for you guys. Some of us, me included, have to wait or buy all of them if we want to get the Onyx combo card and the gold combo cards. The point I'm trying to make is that's how statistics work. Some people are going to pull it on the first one, some people are going to pull it on the last one. Most of the people are going to pull it somewhere in between, usually within the first 5 or so packs. You'll pull an Onyx card or a gold combo card. But just wanted to give you guys that little side note there, because that happens to all of us. Anyhow, let's continue going on. We'll talk about Fat King now. Now, this one I thought was hilarious because they basically just Game of Thrones-ized Fat King Kyle. You know, King Kyle, he's one of the bosses from the Little Isles. And I'll put up a picture of both him and Fat King, and you can see they're the same guy pretty much, right? So I thought that was a nice little homage for him to be in the 2 different cards. But he's a Crushing Blow card, and he's got 34 attack, 22 defense. This is a great Crushing Blow card, one of the highest ones, if not the highest. Actually, it's one less than Raging Gamer, because Raging Gamer has 23 defense. But it's still an excellent Crushing Blow to add to either your Arena or your Heroics deck, if you still have the Crushing Blows in your Arena deck. Then you have another Critical Strike card. This is Dragon Mother, and Daenerys looks great, or the Dragon Mother looks great. Don't want to get flagged here, but the card itself is just kind of so-so. It's a 29 attack, 27 defense Critical Strike card. Another one that you can add to your Heroics pack, but I wouldn't add it to your Arena. And then the final card in this set that's good and worth talking about is the Cranky Knight. And it has 31 attack and 26 defense, and it's a Crushing Blow. It's a pretty decent Crushing Blow in terms of its attack versus defense. Not as good as the Fat King that we talked about earlier, but this would be a good card to add to your heroics deck for sure, not so much for your arena deck. So overall, this deck, I know I said this about the other deck two or three back, but this is a good must-buy deck if you've got at least five enough gems to buy 5 packs. That way you can almost guarantee you're going to get a gold combo card or an Onyx combo card, or at least a couple of the matching pairs. In terms of cards that you're going to want to be looking for, again, number 1, Poisonous Prince for the final forms. That's your best critical strike you're going to see for a while. If you don't get that, Meteorite Sword still another great critical strike to get. And then also the Fat King Crushing Blow card is a great card to get. All the rest of those are so-so, like the Ice Zombie King, he works well in heroics, but those first I mentioned, Poisonous Prince, Meteorite Sword, and Fat King are flexible and can be used in both decks. So I know this is a little bit longer video, but I really wanted to talk about the changes that happened to iOS, because I'm sure a lot of you guys are seeing that too and a little bit frustrated. Voice your concerns to Chin on the forums. Let them know there. There's quite a few of us who are saying it's a good change. We like that it's a higher quality picture, but can you blow it up a little bit? Maybe add some pixels there, because it's just a little bit too small for our hands to see and a little bit too small for our eyes to see. So hopefully if they hear enough of us, they'll realize it's a big concern for us and change that quickly. But that's pretty much all the time I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you for supporting us. We've got over 2,500 views now, and it couldn't have been that way without you guys. We want to continue to grow. Make sure if you have friends that are playing this game, or even your enemies, let them know about this channel. We're wanting to make more and more content, and I've seen your guys' responses to my last video about the best boss cards. A lot of you guys are wanting me to do more free-to-play focused content, so I'm going to make sure that I'm doing a little bit more of the best strategies and tips and tricks for those of you guys who might just be playing free-to-play. But that's all the time I have, like I said. This is TapDawg with Little Alchemist Helper. So long, and take care.